This is your Hdsr Sports Report, the Victor Valley's only weekly action highlights sports program, covering our area's schools, teams, athletes, and sporting events. Oak Hills hosts Silverado in a battle between two of the area's perennial powerhouse teams, Silverado's Lady Hawks under first-year coach Jessica Pacino. Mojave River League Lady Bulldogs under coach Callie Rios, the dean of High Desert softball coaches, the only head softball coach in Oak Hills' 16 years of existence. Oak Hills junior Angelica Tadeo has to work out of a jam in the first. Silverado puts runners in scoring position right off the bat. The infield single off the bat of Eliza Pacino sends Valerie Beltran to second with one out. Eliza Pacino is a freshman. Her .364 batting average is second highest on the team. Alex Rodriguez steps in. The Lady Hawks junior is hitting .356. Angelica Tadeo gets the second out when she gets the call on the full count fastball, the called third strike on the Lady Hawks cleanup hitter. Angelica Tadeo strands the Lady Hawks base runners, getting out of the inning on the well-hit fly ball to center fielder Jade Whitman. But the Lady Hawks will mount another threat in the top of the second. We go to the bottom of the first. Natalia Martins becomes the first Lady Bulldogs base runner when her fly ball to left is misplayed. Natalia Martins will advance to second and then to third when Jade Whitman draws a walk. There are two on with one out. Up steps Kayla Cazares, a .360 hitter. The freshman has a 7-pitch at-bat, battling off 3 two-strike pitches before slapping the ground ball to the right side to score Natalia Martins. These two underclassmen have key roles breaking the ice. Natalia Martins scores her first of 2 runs scored this day. Kayla Cazares driving in the game's first run. Dallas York is hitting 5th. In Coach Callie Rios' lineup, she follows with the base hit to left, driving in Jade Whitman. Dallas York is a sophomore. She's hitting .400. She will drive in another run later in the game, giving her a team-high 24 RBIs already, 8 games into the season. End of 1, 2-0, Lady Bulldogs. Silverado comes right back at the Lady Bulldogs in the top of the second. Ariana Shine hits the first pitch she sees past the center fielder for a stand-up double. Jasmine Crespo pops the base hit in front of the diving left fielder, sending Ariana Shine to third. Jasmine Crespo, a senior, has a .357 batting average, third highest on the team. 2 on and nobody out. Angelico Tadeo gets the call on the breaking pitch at the knees for the first out of the inning. Second of 2 strikeouts on the day for Angelica Tadeo, both backward Ks in the scorebook, called third strikes on very close pitches. Natalia Martins runs down the pop foul for out number 2. The Lady Bulldogs catcher is a sophomore. Silverado's leading hitter steps in. Valerie Beltran is hitting .400. The Lady Hawks junior rips the base hit to left, driving in Ariana Shine, and the visitors are on the board, down by 1. Valerie Beltran is a returning all-DSL shortstop. She leads the Lady Hawks in base hits, doubles, and runs scored. There are still 2 on in scoring position with 2 out. The pop-up to second baseman Dalen Honish brings the Lady Bulldogs into hit, leading 2-1. The Lady Bulldogs' next hits come in the third. Natalia Martins once again jump starts the Lady Bulldogs offense. The single to center just under the glove of the Lady Hawks diving center fielder. Jade Whitman goes with the 2-2 pitch, knocking the solid single to right that sends Natalia Martins to second. Jade Whitman's 2 hits this game raise her team-high batting average over 600, 617 to be exact. She also has the team's highest on-base percentage, 667. Those are incredible stats for the senior center fielder. Amaya Sagala's hard shot to right is too hot to handle. Natalia Martins scores for the second time. It is 3-1. The Lady Bulldogs are in the process of pulling away from the visitors. Jade Whitman scores on Dallas York's groundout, and the Lady Bulldogs lead 4-1. They will add 2 more runs in the 6th. The final score is 6-2. Oak Hills has non-league home games against Rancho Cucamonga and Beaumont before opening Mojave River League play, playing host to Apple Valley on April 1st. L.J. Barrigo shut out Oak Hills 1-0 in a first-round showdown for first place in the Mojave River League. The Sultan senior struck out 12 in his 3-hitter complete game victory, outdueling Bulldogs ace Jacob Webster. Isaac Gomez singled home Alex Gomez in the first inning for the game's only run. These highlights are file footage from a Sultana Oak Hills MRL encounter last season. We flash back to 2019 and another Sultans Bulldogs clash with first place in the MRL at stake.
This is, I'd say, one of the biggest games of the year, if not the biggest. I mean, 2 undefeated teams going at it, that's huge.
The biggest game of Finn Wall's young career, Sultana's 2-1 win over Oak Hills. Both teams unbeaten in league play coming in. Finn Wall, winning pitcher, home run, scores the winning run. Pretty big day, I would say, for the Sultan sophomore.
You feel like this is as good as you've thrown so far this year?
This is about as good as I've pitched so far. I mean, yeah, I give it all to my team, though, and God, that was awesome.
Oh my God, Finn came out amazing. Lights out inning through the 5th. Anything we really changed was just his demeanor really on the mound was insane. The boys behind him were incredible. I give a lot of props to these guys. They backed up Finn every single inning.
No inning bigger than the 3rd, no play bigger than this. Bulldog Zach Becker's drive to center fielder Matt Flynn sends Joe Delatorre heading home with what would be a game-tying run. But the Bulldog runner is gunned down by Matt Flynn. Catcher Dominic Ariano applying the tag. Center fielder Matt Flynn, a Sultana junior. The most dramatic at-bat of the day belongs to Sultana sophomore Jimmy Hernandez, who drives in Finn Wall with the game-winning run in the bottom of the 6th.
That was like probably one of the most nervous at-bats of my life. That pitcher on the mound was so good. He kept throwing good pitches. I just tried to foul him off and try to get pitch I wanted, and luckily I found a gap, empty spot in the field.
Congratulations, big RBI.
Thank you so much.
Valoo serves up these high school baseball action highlights and sound bites. Be watching straight ahead on our next Video Sports Online report, extended action highlights of this Sultana versus Oak Hills Mojave River League showdown. Valoo Quality Truck Bodies rolls out these high-performance flashbacks to this date in High Desert, Mojave River Valley sports history. Valoo manufactures state-of-the-art truck bodies for the construction industry nationwide. Valoo Quality Truck Bodies, family-owned and operated locally since 1954. Valoo Quality Truck Bodies, proudly showcasing teams, athletes, competitive activities, and community programs throughout our High Desert.
Congratulations on your first win.
Your High Desert Sports Report is brought to you by Down Home Grill in Victorville on the corner of Bear Valley Road and Ridgecrest Road. Bid fast and last, sold and supporting High Desert Sports. The Bradco Companies, supporting all of the teams and sports programs throughout the Mojave River Valley. Ewan Zach Law Firm. Trial lawyers for serious problems. Valu Quality Truck Body. Valu manufactures state-of-the-art truck bodies for the construction industry nationwide. We got 'em tees. Your headquarters for custom screen printing and mastercraft embroidery design. And by the Holiday Inn in Victorville. The Holiday Inn, Conference and Convention Center for the High Desert. The Holiday Inn, supporting the teams, schools, and sports programs throughout the Victor Valley. On this date in High Desert video sports history, Jackrabbits ace Reggie Lawson spins a one-hitter.
Today was just my fastball and my defense working behind me.
2 sets of prep all-star threesomes. Jordy Shane, Alexis Fronderina, and Tania Hill begin collegiate careers. Hesperia Christian's 3 Musketeers end their prep careers March 18th, 2016. Reggie Lawson has put the Victor Valley Jackrabbits on the radar screen. The radar gun, actually, as college and professional scouts turn out en masse to chart the progress of the 18-year-old hurler. Lawson did not disappoint in this outing against Serrano amid Ides of March like wind gusts on the Jackrabbits campus. Reggie Lawson is 6'4" and 187 pounds in this, his senior year at Victor Valley. The 18-year-old, he turns 19 in August, hit 94 on 1/4 inning fastball while striking out 10.
Today was just my fastball and my defense working behind me. They put some balls in play for me. That was pretty much it.
The victory improves Victor Valley's early season record to 5-1-1 in their final tune-up before opening defense of their Desert Sky League championship. Reggie Lawson was last year's Desert Sky League Most Valuable Player. Upon conclusion of the 2015 high school season, Lawson spent the summer pitching on the Milwaukee Brewers area code team in Long Beach and was the starting pitcher for the West in the Perfect Game High School All-Stars contest in San Diego. Reggie Lawson then went on to be among the most valuable players on the United States 18 and under team that won the 2015 World Tournament in Japan.
What are some of the most important things you took from all of those positive experiences?
The thing I definitely took away was my mental game. That's everything that the USA was talking about most of the time was my mental game, and my mental game came back 10 times stronger.
Congratulations. Keep it going, Reggie.
Thank you very much.
A trio of 2015 high school graduates and basketball superstars from Victorville schools have received the highest postseason recognition in their inaugural collegiate season. Victor Valley graduate Jordan Shane was named the top freshman among all California Community College players. The 5'7" backcourt ace is the California Collegiate Athletic Association Freshman of the Year. Jordy Shane was also named to the All-CCAA team, an honors team from all community colleges in the state. The Cal Poly Pomona point guard averaged 11 points, 1.5 assists, and 3 rebounds per game for the Lady Broncos. Jordy Shane had a season-high 23 points against Cal State Los Angeles in early December. Jordy Shane was the 2015 Desert Sky League Player of the Year, averaging 13 points a game for the Lady Jackrabbits. Fellow former Victor Valley Lady Jackrabbits teammate Alexis Fronderina earned first-team All-Foothill Conference honors. The 5'5" Fronderina averaged 14 points a game for the Lady Panthers of Chaffee in her freshman season. Tania Hill, the former Silverado standout, is a unanimous first-team Foothill Conference selection in her freshman season at Victor Valley College. Tania Hill averaged 20 points a game. She was second in the conference in scoring. She placed second in Player of the Year balloting. The 5'9" Hill finished her first collegiate season with a 42-point performance against College of the Desert. The conclusion of the Hesperia Christian Patriots basketball season marks more than the end of the team's run in postseason play. It brings to an end the Hoops career of a trio of Patriots who have led the school to unprecedented heights on the hard court. Trevor Bragg, Austin Luton,
Zach Schilling. This Patriots triple threat of 3 sport superstars have been league champions 4 consecutive seasons, helping lead Hesperia Christian to 2 trips to the CIF Southern Section semifinals, 1 CIF Southern Section championship game appearance, and 2 runs to CIF playoffs, in addition to their 4 league titles. And that's just in basketball. Austin Luton, Trevor Bragg, Zach Schilling have also been the nucleus of Patriots football and baseball championships throughout their careers.
This date in high desert sports history brought to you by We Got 'em Tees. Celebrate We Got 'em Tees 10th anniversary with 10% off all custom jackets. Letterman jackets are not just for high schoolers. Share your university pride and show off those collegiate accomplishments too. We Got 'em Tees, your headquarters for custom screen printing and mastercraft embroidery designs. We Got 'em Tees, 2 locations, Apple Valley and Upland. Oh yeah, We Got 'em Tees. Flashing back to headline makers on this date in high desert sports history, Adam Santa Cruz driving in runs for Victor Valley College against Barstow in 2017. Adam Santa Cruz, today's head softball coach at VVC.
Sharpshooters and leading playmakers from Oak Hills, Sultana, and Serrano head up the 2016 Mojave River League All-League selections, led by Lady Bulldogs senior Jade Hughes.
Then back to 2012, Small Schools Girls All-Stars.
The Barstow College Vikings parlay a 4-run 6th and a 4-run 8th into a 13-8 Foothill Conference victory over the Victor Valley College Rams. Carter Bluen, Easton Withers, and Dustin McNichol homer for the home team Vikings. Osvaldo Escobar, freshman out of Cimarron Memorial High in Las Vegas, goes 6 innings, giving up 3 runs, 2 earned, to pick up his 2nd win of the season. Greg Lackey sets the table for the Rams to open the scoring. Adam Santa Cruz gives the Rams the early lead with the 2-out RBI double in the first, scoring Greg Lackey from first. Sean Porthan sends Adam Santa Cruz across. It is 2-0 Rams. Porthan will collect 3 hits and 3 RBIs on the day. Brett Schreiner gets it started for the Vikings in their half of the first. Vikings leading hitter Caleb Squire doubles, scoring Brett Schreiner to make it 2-1. Caleb Squire's 2 hits on the day will raise his batting average to .438 on the season, .465 in conference play. Adam Santa Cruz drives it through the left side and into left field, scoring Will Long from third. 2 hits and 2 runs driven in on the day for the catcher and cleanup hitter out of Sultana. The Vikings bring on relief ace Gabriel Arizaga to work the 8th. The 6'2", 220-pound freshman out of Barstow High School has the lowest earned run average among Foothill Conference pitchers, 135 on the year, .65 in conference play. The final, Vikings 13, Rams 8. Sharpshooters and leading playmakers from Oak Hills, Sultana, and Serrano head up the 2016 Mojave River League All-League selections, led by Lady Bulldogs senior Jade Hughes. The 6'1" Jade Hughes is Mojave River League Player of the Year, having led the Lady Bulldogs through an undefeated league season in which Oak Hills defeated Mojave River League opponents by an average of over 40 points per game. Jade Hughes led the Lady Bulldogs in scoring, averaging 15.5 points per game. 3 fellow Lady Bulldogs join Jade Hughes as first-team selections. Junior Kadia Wadud averaged 10.5 points a game. The 5'5" Kadia Wadud had her biggest game in the Lady Bulldogs' CIF victory over JW North, a career-high 24 points. Defensive specialist and Lady Bulldogs leading rebounder Jasmine Burley is an all-league first-team selection. The 5'11" junior returns with Kadia Wadud to form the nucleus of Coach Kelly Hennessy's team that will be out to defend their league championship. Oak Hill's senior Cece Cuevas hit 56 three-pointers, breaking the school record in averaging 9 points a game. Sultana leading scorer, senior Trinity Conway, leads a trio of Lady Sultans named first team. The 3-year starter scored 23 in Sultana's first-round upset of Victor Valley in the CIF playoffs. Fellow senior Kaylin Mendez, 25, led the Lady Sultans in rebounds. Coach Dean Service will have one returning all-leaguer next season, junior Melissa Galindo. Serrano's outstanding senior backcourt ace and 4-year starter, Cassie Lacey, led the Lady Diamondbacks to a second-place finish in the Mojave River League and into the CIF playoffs. Fellow Serrano senior Annie Muriello, 34, also named to the All-Mojave River League team. The Apple Valley Lady Sun Devils are represented by 6'1" sophomore Alexis Parisian. Alex Parisian was also an All-Mojave River League volleyball first-team selection the past season. Academy for Academic Excellence's Marcel Etheridge is the Cross Valley League MVP. The 6'5" Etheridge averaged 22 points and just under 10 rebounds per game and helped the Knights to a second-place finish in the CVL. 8AE places 2 more Knights on the All-CVL first team, fellow seniors Bear Griffin and Harwin Shahal. Riverside Prep took the league title and had 3 players on the first team: Silver Knights Vision Pluma, Cameron Woods, and Alton Thompson. Tommy Lawrence of ACE rounds out CVL All-League selections. Riverside Prep coach Chris McIntyre was named CVL Coach of the Year. Apple Valley Christian players swept Agape League top honors. Junior Con Mesner took home the Agape League Player of the Year award after leading the Warriors to a share of the league title. Mesner averaged 16 points and 6 rebounds per game en route to being named MVP. He is joined on the first team by 3 Apple Valley Christian teammates, Zach Rickard, Josh Berry, and Noah Leslie. Scott Dobbins of Hesperia Christian earned Coach of the Year honors and has 4 players named to the first team: Austin Luton, Trevor Bragg, Zach Schilling, and Quentin Wilson. Victor Valley Christian's Ethan Harris is also a first-team selection. Gabby Hawksdaughter dominated Agape League girls basketball in her first season with Apple Valley Christian and is named Agape League MVP. Hawksdaughter averaged a staggering 21 points, 19 rebounds, and 7 steals a game for the Warriors, helping them to a share of the Agape League title. It was Hawksdaughter's first and only campaign with Apple Valley Christian. The senior is an exchange student from Iceland. ABC coach David Carroll is named Coach of the Year, and a pair of Warriors are named to the Agape League first team: Brina Spindle and Annalie Losh. Elena Hayes, J.C. Vick, Vanessa Copeland, and Brooke Johnson represent Hesperia Christian. Destiny Euricia and Araceli Diaz from Lucerne Valley also named first team. Kiana Rivera helped the University Prep girls basketball team dominate the Cross Valley League and is named the league's MVP. Rivera, a junior, led the Jaguars to an unbeaten CVL season, 22-1 overall. The high-energy guard averaged 19 points, 3.5 rebounds, and 8 steals per game. Her coach, Sarah Coates, named CBL Coach of the Year. The Jaguars also placed Tulalope Ogunrende and Stacia Porter on the All-CBL first team. Carolina Phillips and Deidre Ross of AAE, Julia Molino of ACE, and Excelsior's Lexi Arvizu round out first team selections.
Tiffany Carmona, Liza McCray, Larissa Williams, Jackie Becerra Guevara, Bianca Mackay, superstar performers in the small schools all-star game. Mackay of the ACE Eagles scored 17 of her game-high 21 points in the second half to lead the North to victory and earn Most Valuable Player honors. Williams from University Prep's Jaguars led the South with 16 points and added 9 rebounds. Liza McCray of Hesperia Christian got the North off to a fast start with a steal and layup 10 seconds into the game. McCray would go on to score 20.
Basket was by Liza McCray.
Tiffany Carmona of Riverside Prep scored the first South basket on the Courtney Stoltz assist. The National Guard-bound Carmona controlled the boards the first half, registered a handful of steals, and was named the South's Player of the Game. McCray's coast-to-coast basket made it 4-2 North at the outset.
Basket by number 33, Liza McCray of Hesperia Christian.
Free throws by Stalisa Tomlin and sharpshooter Jackie Becerra Guevara gave the North a 6-2 early lead. Jackie Becerra Guevara makes the final basket of the game, 54-38 North. Becerra Guevara took home an armful of hardware, winning the three-point shootout and receiving a trophy for being named among the North's top players. The North's Mighty Five, coached by ACE's Linda Hoover. South All-Stars came from Lucerne Valley, Riverside Prep, and Silver Valley.
This date in High Desert sports and entertainment history is served up and delivered by the Holiday Inn, Conference and Convention Center for the High Desert, and favored destination for travelers and visitors to the Victor Valley. Keep up with Victor Valley and High Desert local news by watching KVVB TV Channel 33 Daily Newscasts. Breaking News Update. Joseph W. Brady's Insight and Analysis.
The inflation that we've seen, the pricing that we've seen, I think it's here to stay. I don't see it rolling back at all.
Video sports, action highlights of high school and Victor Valley College sports. KVVB TV local newscasts, televised 8 times daily, available on Roku and Amazon Fire. KVVB TV Channel 33.
Congratulations on your first win.
Your High Desert Sports Report is brought to you by Down Home Grill in Victorville on the corner of Bear Valley Road and Ridgecrest Road. Bid fast and last, sold on supporting High Desert sports. The Bradco Companies, supporting all of the teams and sports programs throughout the Mojave River Valley. Ewanzak Law Firm, Trial lawyers for serious problems. Valu Quality Truck Body. Valu manufactures state-of-the-art truck bodies for the construction industry nationwide. We got 'em Tees, your headquarters for custom screen printing and mastercraft embroidery design. And by the Holiday Inn in Victorville. The Holiday Inn, Conference and Convention Center for the High Desert. The Holiday Inn, supporting the teams, schools, and sports programs throughout the Victor Valley. That will wrap it up on this edition of your High Desert Sports Report. On behalf of Victor Valley TV and Video Sports Productions, thank you for watching. We hope you can be with us again next time around.